Okay, so hi everybody. My name is Sara Jane Radin, and I am the founder and managing principal of Performance Advantage Systems.
So, Sarah Jane, how did you know that this is what you wanted to do?
Well, when I was in college, I majored in psychology because I knew that I had wanted to work with people, even though I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. And it turned out that after I joined corporate America, it was a natural fit for me to do training, leadership development, and coaching. And since I left corporate America, I've continued to do leadership development and coaching. I love doing it, and I enjoy helping leaders improve so that they can be more effective and even happier.
And who is your ideal client?
Well, my ideal client, obviously, are leaders, but more specifically, are leaders in the legal and medical fields, as well as leaders in big multinational corporations.
So, Sarah Jane, what has been your biggest challenge regarding your company? How have you overcome this?
Change in the business world is a constant. And COVID, of course, has created massive disruptions in the business world. And some of those disruptions, maybe a lot of those disruptions, have impacted how leaders lead. By way of example, um, a lot of teams in corporate America now are hybrid, meaning team members work at home some days, in the office some days. And that means leaders have had to learn how to communicate with team members differently, maybe even more effectively. And so that's one example of how change has impacted the coaching that I do. Leaders also, as a result of that, need to be even more agile so that they can be ready to adapt to future changes that are going to be taking place. And what I have done to attempt to address all of those changes in how leaders lead, I spend a lot of time, I continue spending a lot of time researching, talking with leaders as well as HR people to make sure that I understand the challenges that leaders are currently facing and also what everybody anticipates might be taking place in the future.
What distinguishes you from others in the same industry?
Okay, so I alluded to that a little bit in one of my earlier answers. I have two distinguishing factors in what I do. I coach leaders who are perceived to be abrasive, and I have received special training and certification in coaching these types of leaders, whereas most coaches do not have that training and certification. And secondly, since influencing is a vital capability for leadership effectiveness, long time ago I created my own leadership methodology, which is called Influence to Win Squared, which means influence to win-win. And I have been using that methodology successfully for many years.
Last question, very, very difficult. What is your favorite color?
Oh my God, that is difficult. I've never been asked that before. One of my favorite colors is purple, and I learned some time ago that purple is often associated with power and strength and ambition, and those are topics that often come up in my coaching. So purple is a color that's part of my logo, my 9 dots, and purple is also predominant in my website. So I'm thinking now might be a great time for you to visit my website so you can learn about coaching and how it can impact you.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.